What's up guys, today I'm making a reverse-sear tomahawk topped with horseradish sauce. Let's get it. You're going to fire up your smoker or pellet grill to 225 degrees and let that preheat. I got this Tomahawk Ribeye from Wild Fork. It's prime. This was a great price. I couldn't turn it down. I'm going to season this with a salt, pepper, and garlic seasoning. I'm going to hit this with Heath Ryle's garlic butter seasoning. Don't be afraid to season this heavy. This is a thick cut of beef. I'm going to season both sides. I'm also going to get the fat cap and whatever I miss. You could roll this along the cutting board with all the excess seasoning you're going to have. You're going to let that hang out in your cutting board for about 30-35 minutes while your smoker comes up to temp. Once your smoker comes up to temp, you're going to throw your tomahawk on here indirect. Make sure you get a probe in this. You want to get it in the meat, not the fat. You're going to let this cook. I'm going to assemble my sauce now. I'm going to put the full list of ingredients down below, but it's just sour cream, Japanese mayo. You could use regular mayo. Add in some horseradish. Then I'm going to top this off with some fresh dill. I'm going to add some lemon juice and then some salt, pepper, and garlic seasoning. You're going to mix this good. I like to let this hang out in my fridge the duration of the cook. You could make this the night before so all the flavors meld together better. This is a nice sauce that pairs great with this prime beef. After about 30 minutes, you want to make sure that you flip your tomahawk so it ensures even cooking throughout. You're going to let this go until it hits an internal temp of 110 degrees. You're going to set your grill on high heat. My pellet grill has a smoke to sear function, so I'm going to set this to 500 degrees, move it over to sear, spray the grate with some oil, and let that heat up. I'm going to throw my steak on here. Make sure you press it down so you get a nice press on the grates. I like to baste this with some butter before I shut the lid. You get a nice little drip down and it'll get a nice flare up to give you that crust that you're looking for. You gotta bear with me here, my camera overheated, so I'm on my phone now. We gotta sear this on both sides so you get a nice crust. Make sure you get the fat cap. Once this hits an internal temp of 131, 132, you're gonna pull this off. Make sure you let it rest for 15-20 minutes. This is a thick cut of meat. You could even let it go 25 minutes. Once your steak is rested, you're going to cut this off the bone. I like to remove the spinalis. To me, this is the best part. I like to cube this up and make almost like steak burnt ends out of it. I went over on this a little bit, but it's still a nice wall-to-wall medium. You're going to slice this up into desired thickness. I wouldn't go too thick because then it's going to be a little chewy. I like to plate this up with the bone and then take the juice from the cutting board and drizzle it over the top of the steak. You're just going to finish this off with this horseradish sauce that we prepared. While it's been sitting in the fridge, the flavors have melded together, and you're just going to top this off with a little salad so you got a nice little color on there. Like I said, guys, I'm going to list the ingredients down below, but you can find this full recipe on my website. Let me know what you guys think.